saw a post on Twitter, and on this post, somebody took a family photo, himself, his wife, and his two children. One child will be about 5 years, the other will be like 3 years. And then the caption of the photo was, "Folake, this could have been us, but you did not accept." He said it in pidgin. "Folake, this could have been us, but you no gree." So Folake is not the real name. So you can imagine somebody that has been married for over 5 years or 6 years or thereabouts took a family photo and posted on a social media app, and the best caption he could think of was "Folake, his ex." Oh my god. Trust Twitter people now, that place is not for the faint-hearted. They finished him that day. It was so obvious that he was not over Folake, because how can you just post your family picture? You're not talking about how happy you are with your wife, you're calling your ex's name. Like, is she supposed to regret not marrying you? So it was just obvious that the guy was not over his ex. So this reminds me of another story. This man, let's call him Kingsley, he got married to a lady, let's call her Juliet. So now he was supposed to marry another lady, or he proposed to another lady, say 2011, some time back. And the lady refused because she was not done with school. So she wanted to finish school first. This man waited for her till she finished school, and she was still not ready. She said she wanted to finish her youth service. So he got tired of waiting and got married to Juliet. So Kingsley got married to Juliet because he could not get his ex. What should we call his ex? Let's call her Cynthia. So Kingsley got married to Juliet because he was unable to get Cynthia. So he met Juliet in August, and then got married to her in November. Now they got married for a couple of years and even had a kid together. Now this Cynthia and Kingsley are from the same place, so they had a church function in the village, and the whole family had to travel. By this time, Cynthia was also married and had her own child, a little girl. So now they all met in the church. Kingsley saw Cynthia. Cynthia was very active in the church, and she hosted a couple of things, and during the ceremony, I think they were doing a bazaar or something like that. And Kingsley was so broken. You know that Kingsley left his wife in the church and went home and was crying. This woman had to find a way. Like, he left her stranded. They came together in a car, and he was so broken that he left her stranded in the church and went home to cry. So Juliet found her way to the house with her kid, and then when she met her husband crying, seriously, and the man kept cursing at her, like, "I don't know why I got married to you. I should have waited for Cynthia. Why did I even get married to you? You're not this, you're not that. Look at how Cynthia was shining. Look at how she was doing this. Look at how she was doing that." So you want to put yourself in Juliet's shoe to understand how broken she was, that her husband was regretting marrying her. So it is very, very essential for you to go into a relationship with somebody that is over his ex or over her ex. If not, now they go do rebound. They will use you as rebound. They go take whole body, hoping that the ex is going to come back to them. So that leads us to the topic of today: 10 signs to know he's not over his ex. Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. How are you doing? So it's good to have you here. Thank you very much for stopping by. My returning subscribers, oh my god, you people are the best, the bestest of the best. Is there anything like bestest? You guys are so amazing. Thank you very much. And if you're just coming, thank you for stopping by. So this is Idyllic ID. We do a lot of talking here, especially on relationships. We try to solve relationship problems, so it's good to have you here. So moving forward, today's topic is 10 signs to know he's not over his ex. So for one, the first sign I want to talk about is he never talks about his ex. Now, anytime you guys are having a heart-to-heart talk, relationship talk, maybe talking about your past relationships, and you mention his ex, he gets so angry, he just flares up. He does not even want to hear it. He doesn't want to discuss it at all. Like when you mention his ex, you can see a reaction. You can see that he's angry. He's very angry towards that kind of discussion. It's a sign that he's not over that person. The second sign I want to discuss today is he talks too much about his ex. Now wait. I know what you're going to say. It is a stark contrast, from the first point. I understand. But this is another important way to know if your partner is over his ex or not. He's always talking about his ex, even when it is not necessary. If he cannot stop talking about his ex, it is a red flag. It is a serious red flag. And this kind of tendency can make you feel uncomfortable. It can make you feel inadequate. So it's not an ideal situation that you want to find yourself. For 3, he has several rebound relationships. So when a person finds it difficult to get over his former partner, they seek solace in building a connection with another person, trying to substitute this other person for their ex. That is a rebound relationship. So when you find out that your partner is always having a rebound relationship, it's someone that he cannot let go easily. If your partner has given you several stories like that is always having a rebound relationship, there is a high probability that he is still not over his ex. For 4, he is still in touch with his ex. So he's still in touch with her, he's still talking to her, hoping that things can work out at some point. He doesn't want to let go. He is still having, a serious communication with his ex. It's a sign that he's not over his ex. I don't know whether it is possible. I don't think it is possible for 2 people that have been in love and then separated to have that kind of platonic friendship. It's a very dangerous thing. It doesn't happen because the feelings are still there. So that relationship cannot just be genuine. It cannot just be pure like that. They were in an intimate relationship before. They broke up, and then somehow they are still. It just shows that one person has not let go. It shows that one person is still very much in love with the other. That is why that communication is still there. So if your partner is still communicating with his ex, there is a high possibility that he's still not over her. Another point is the ex's present relationship unsettles him. He's not happy that the ex is in a new relationship. You keep hearing things like, because he's always talking about his ex, you're going to hear things like, why is she with this person? This person is not good for her. That's not the kind of person you're supposed to be with. Every time he's talking about the ex's relationship, and not because he genuinely cares about the ex's relationship. He just wants that relationship to spoil so that he can go back to his ex. It's not because the person is not good. Another point is he's always running into her. Every time he's running into her, stalker alert. He might be a stalker. He might always be finding reasons to see her, and that ex of his might not be comfortable because what is it now? Kilo day. She would want to move on. So every time he's always running to her, every time he will tell you, he saw his ex. Every time he saw his ex, every time he saw it. Why is he always seeing his ex? It's obvious that it's like he's tracking the ex, he's stalking her, or he knows the places she will be at a particular time. So it is a red flag. It shows that he's still very much in love with his ex. Now this one could make you very, very jealous. See, he still has her pictures in his phone, and sometimes he will just be scrolling through. How would you feel seeing your man scrolling through his exes? Probably he has a special file for her, and every time he's scrolling through, looking at her. It just shows that he still craves for her presence in his life. And you are a rebound. If he sees any opening, any loophole anywhere, he's going to go back to his ex. And that is just the truth. Another point, how does he react when he talks about his breakup with his ex? Is he still very agitated? Is he still angry? Like when he's talking, you see anger in him. He's not happy that relationship was over. Even when you're now in the picture, you'd want him to be excited for the new relationship, right? But no, this is not the case. Instead, he's focused on the previous relationship. He's still angry. He's still very bitter towards the lady for breaking up with him. It shows that he still wants her in his life. For 9, he prioritizes her. Imagine you going on a date with your partner and his ex is called, please, I'm having this kind of issue. Even if it is not serious, and immediately he's up. Please, I'm sorry. This person has this kind of issue. Let me go and help her. She's alone. Start giving me excuses, and before you know it, no matter what you say, he's never going to sit down there and finish that dinner with you because you are not his priority. His ex is his priority. You're just a rebound. So that is another way for you to know you're having a serious conversation with your partner, and then this girl texts him, and this conversation is serious. But he cannot hold himself from replying at that particular time. Like, can't you wait to reply later? Why do you have to reply now that we're having this serious conversation? It shows that he's still very much in love with his partner. He's not over his ex. And lastly, this is always very painful. He can't stop making comparison. Just make his favorite meal. He'll tell you how his ex made it. make hair, he will tell you how his ex made it better. Just do your makeup, he say, oh, you're so beautiful, just like my ex. When she used to do makeup, this is how beautiful she looked. Even if he's complimenting you, as far as he's mentioning his ex in the compliment, don't take it as a compliment, my sister. He is still very much in love with that person. And please don't get me wrong, this goes both ways. This goes both ways, but for the sake of this video, this conversation, I'm trying to focus on the main. But if your woman too is doing all these things, just know that she's not over her ex. There's a story that popped on Facebook, and the lady was asking that her husband wants her to be wearing the ex-wife's clothes, that he wants her to look exactly as the ex-wife. Like, what is happening? You are your own person. You have your own way of dressing and all, but your man is telling you, I want you to dress like my ex. Is it not obvious that he has not gotten over this person? It's very, very obvious. So guys, those are 10 signs to know your partner is not over his ex. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you took 1 or 2 lessons from this. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Share with your friends and your loved ones. And also don't forget to like and comment. I want to know your comments. So for my next video is going to be what to do if your partner is still in love with her ex, or with his ex, as the case may be. I'm going to be teaching you how to handle this kind of situation. So stick with me, and if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss my next topic. And also turn on your notification button so that when I make a post, you'll be alerted. So guys, I will see you next time. It's always good to have you here, but I have to go now. I will see you next time. Have a nice day and bye.